what was your big challenge that you wanted to get in Q4?
Sure. So Scott Cohen here, one of the co-owners here of PourMore. Probably the biggest challenge that we had before was we had zero tracking really going on. We were getting sales, we were getting traffic, but we had no idea who they were, how they were really getting to us, how to retarget them, what our average cost per click were, all the kind of very basic and general data points that you need and want to run an e-commerce business. And we had no idea kind of where to start to get that all going.
Yep. And what was your big goal for your business during this period that we've been working together?
Yeah, so our big goal was to 100% growth, compared to our previous period for the holidays. From a platform standpoint, it was the primary goal, and the secondary one would be to leave the engagement having set up the right tag managers, data analytics, and ways to capture this data going forward so that we could continue to track things like this and monitor the company's performance.
Yep. And where did you get to with that big goal?
So the big goal, we got well over 100% growth year over year. And our holiday season was a big success. And that would not only was a lot of work kind of leading up to it, but I'd say there were a couple fire drills in the highest points of the holiday season, and Noah was a big help on short notice to walk through and overcome a couple obstacles that we ran into.
Awesome. And what have you gained, like revenue-wise, since working with me? Do you know how much revenue we've been able to make happen together?
I'm trying to think. So we had $340,000 of revenue in December, which was up over 100% from the year prior, and not as high of a month before, but something similarly up from the year before.
Awesome. That is so awesome.
It was great.
So tell me, how does that feel for you as a business owner, like heading into the new year with all this extra profit?
It's great. It's a great start to the year. I think the profits are of course exciting, but for me, I'm more excited about the data that we have now and kind of being armed with ways that we can make better decisions on how to spend marketing dollars, where not to spend them, where we're getting kind of bang for our buck. And so, the 2021 growth was great, but we're excited about 2022 and what the data we now are able to gather can help us to do for this year.
Fabulous. So tell me, for someone that may be considering hiring me, like what would you say to them? What would be your advice, or how would you help them understand the value of hiring me?
Sure. So I think where we found really helpful were a couple of things. One is just general experience. You've worked with a lot of companies, and so you have a lot of kind of plans in place and structure to your process as far as digging it out of us. There's a lot of what we needed. We don't know what to ask, or we didn't know, and so it's helpful that you've got a lot of experience in that. And I would say that the quality of work was just very high. The execution was spot on, and so we were on time. Moved along the process in a condensed time period ahead of our holiday gift season, and it was a very professional and successful engagement for us.
Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. And Phil, did you have anything that you wanted to add, or do you feel similarly to Scott?
No, I think it's been a great experience. I think it complemented what Scott and I did well, and I think very much a good experience all around. Very happy with the results. Certainly something that we would use again.
Awesome. Thank you so much.